Ooh. Hey, hello, friends. Welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews. Looks like we got another cognac here. We got HINE H VSOP. HINE H VSOP is a French cognac aged in the English style because HINE was an English man who got his own VSOP cognac together. HINE's making the rounds because it's hitting many bars because it's known as a great cocktailer and great flavor. But we're gonna test that today. This one sells for about $35 to $37. I picked this up at Mid Valley Wine over here in Newburgh, just past me. But it's everywhere. I've seen it in bars, and a lot of bartenders tell me it's worth a shake. So let's get it going. This bad boy sits at 80 proof. Has a nice cork pop. Let's see what we got on color on here. And remember, when it's cognac, color and sugar can be added. There are no rules against that. Also, wood syrups can be added. So cognac's never gonna definitely be where you need to be a purist unless you look into it. HINE is a nice amber color. It's not incredibly viscous, at least on the glass, but it has some viscosity because it's hanging. All right, on the nose, you immediately get a lot of vanilla, a lot of flowers, that lilac smell, the orchard flowers, maybe a tad bit of cinnamon, or at least that may be like a slight clove smell. Definitely orchard fruits, very floral. And that translates. You get a sweetness, an apricot sweetness up front, moves to like a slight menthol and spicy pepper in the middle. Very floral, vegetal taste towards the middle, and then it ends in a nice citrus and oak. We'll get that again. Right, that menthol meets you in the middle. Then you get a spiciness, almost like a white pepper flower, but the sweetness carries through. You get that apricot all the way through to the end. The hug is about mid. Um, the menthol and the spice taste stay with you. They still remain on the tongue. So this is definitely about a mid-level finish. That's pretty good. HINE H, I could see this working its way in a good sidecar and maybe even a brandy old fashioned. Um, it's definitely a reasonable sipper. If cognac is your thing, you definitely could get in there. This would be comparable in a way to Remy Martin, but with less of that menthol note and less oak. They also make a VSOP rare that actually sells for 60 something dollars near me. I didn't go out and get it. I guess I'll have to try it to see if it's better as a sipper than a cocktailer. But HINE is definitely good. Um, HINE is definitely for someone who needs a cognac that's affordable, has great taste, great fruit notes that would stand out in a cocktail, or might be a casual sip. And they want to stay in the budget range, or they're new to cognac and they're looking for something that will get them in the door without overpowering them or beating them down with oak or beating them down with the price and value added, or as a great way to start getting into brandy based cocktails, like a good brandy Alexander, or a fruity sidecar. HINE H VSOP is definitely 100% Blue Pig approved. And like I said, if it tastes good, then you're drinking good and it's all good. And definitely look, HINE H tastes good. I'm going to go put this in like 4 or 5 cocktails. This bottle doesn't stand a chance. And you know what? H is the letter of the day. For all you Sesame Street fans, Go out and learn as many H words as you can and make HINE and VSOP cognac part of that. Cheers and good pour.